Hello, my earth angels. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. And as I promised, I'm going to do a short video on crystal gridding. Just to touch on the basics. I can't get into it because this can go on and it could be like a half-hour video, but this is just to touch on the basics. Um, I am going to make a full video on it, which will be a lot longer, but this is just for so you know what crystal gridding is for. So basically, crystal gridding is when you have an intention or when you want to manifest, you want to work with a crystal grid. What it does is it kind of sits there for a while, sending out your intention into the universe, so that way it can you can manifest. Okay, so for example, here I'm going to be working on with a love grid that I made. It's very simple, it's very basic, and I just made it simple and basic for the sake of this video. Crystal gridding is a lot of fun. I do recommend that you are familiar with crystals, and it's a little bit for people that are a little more advanced, I'd say. So know your crystals. That way you know what crystals you're going to use. Crystal gridding can be done. You don't need a board like this one, or you could just do it on a table. You could just do it anywhere, really. I just like to use the board because it has I like the guidelines almost, where I know where to place each crystal, so it makes it a lot easier. And since I like to leave it out for about 30 days, so it could continue sending energy out to the universe, I like to do it on something that looks pretty, whether I'm going to keep it on my night table or on a table by my entryway. It always looks really pretty. Okay, so let's get started. So what you want to use, this middle piece is a generator. Okay, so the purpose of this board is a love grid. Okay, so I used all my crystals that are for heart chakra and for love. So here, for example, I used chrysoprase, which is a heart chakra. Then I used clear quartz, which is an amplifier, and it's a very general stone, the clear quartz, so it could be used and incorporated into any grid. Of course, I used then my rose quartz and my generator, which is generally a point, just because you want all these crystals right here to send all the energy into this powerful generator right here and out into the universe. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to set your grid like this, and you're going to meditate. And of course, after cleansing and programming each and every stone on here, then you're going to lay it down on your grid. And what you're going to do is you're going to take, I use a wand, the wand that I have. This is my wand. But you can use your finger, you can use anything to connect these crystals. So first of all, you're going to clear your board like this, clockwise, to cleanse it. And then you're going to start from whichever crystal you started laying down first. So for example, I would do this. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm sorry, I'm going counterclockwise. You're supposed to go this way. Tap, 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 tap. While you're doing all this, of course, you don't say tap, tap. You are concentrating on what your intention is and what you want to manifest. What you're doing here is with your wand, or the energy from your finger, that's energy from your body, you're energetically connecting all these crystals to go to the generator. Therefore, your intention is going to go out into the universe, and the energy is sort of going to go like this. It's going to go in through there, out, back, down into the earth, and come back out. So that's the whole thing. It's going to be generating. Now, about once a week, you want to cleanse all these crystals. So what you take your wand, and again, counterclockwise 3 times. If you don't have a wand, just make sure you meditate a little bit, cleanse your hands a little bit with sage, and just kind of go like this over your crystal grid to cleanse it and energize it, and just leave it as is. And that is the basics of crystal gridding. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of information, and I hope I covered the general information on crystal gridding. And again, I hope you like that board, because I love it. And like I said before, this board is not necessary. It's just something that I like to use because it has the markings on it, and it's easier so I can see where I'm placing my crystals. But you can do this on a table, you can do it on the floor, anywhere that you'd like. Okay? Thank you for watching the video. And if you have any questions or any comments, please, go below and, type whatever question you might have. And again, one day I'm going to make a more in-depth video where we will do it step by step. But this is just a basic. Okay? I hope to hear from all of you, and have a great day. Namaste.